What's going on, guys, and all our PX3 supporters? If you're in the local area of Balcatta, go to Beyond Odyssey Games and Hobby. Mitch and the crew would be more than happy to accommodate for all your TCG gaming needs. They are open from Monday to Sunday. These guys do not rest, and they are WA's biggest gaming hall. Check them out. What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning back in today for another awesome Dragon Ball Super deck profile. I am here with new team member on the PX3 team, Jason Coiffic. How's it going, my friend?
Yeah, good, guys.
That's good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
just gonna be doing the Piccolo deck profile today.
We're doing the Piccolo deck profile today, so without ado, we'll dive in and take it away, my friend.
Just something a little bit different, guys. I know the meta can get stale sometimes, but if you like to spice it up. Today we have the Piccolo leader. So the front side is when this card attacks, draw one card, and then activate main, search your deck for one of these pans, and place it under your leader. I like it because they're like doing the same pose, and it's kind of like he's protecting her, you know?
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool, just like the movie or something, right?
Yeah. Alright, so we run 2 copies of this pan in the deck, because you don't want one of them, you don't want the only one to be in your life, because she does provide some sort of tech options, or like at some point, any point during the game, you can use her activate main, limit 1, play her out, and then choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO her. The second effect is give a Gohan plus 5k for the battle, but that's really irrelevant if I'm being honest. You just want her for the removal effect.
Just for the removal, okay.
And the backside is on attack, draw one card. When this card activates blocker, he gains plus 10k. And then at the end of your turn, he switches to active mode. Alrighty-o. Yellow extra card package. Power of Super Saiyan, we know what it does. Final Flash, we know what it does.
Good staples.
Yeah. Realm of the Gods, Goku Black Kamehameha, same thing.
Yeah.
Frieza Army Reinforcements, again, we know what it does. And this one's a little bit older, so Time Magic.
Time Magic, yeah.
Yeah. Counter attack, if your leading card is yellow, negate the attack. Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and it can't be switched to active mode. You mainly want to run this card for the Sparking 5 effect, so it lets you negate even if you have no energy. Because, sometimes, we make mistakes and we tap out when we're not meant to. But it is what it is. The second pan, that's just, what I explained before. We have 2 frosts to full power, the path to full power. So this guy's used in your combo. He lets you shuffle back some of your pieces, which you'll see later on in the deck profile. Also, it's good because, we need Z energy and, it's just used for that mainly.
It's useful for that, for the Z energy, yeah.
We have 2 Son Gohan, dependable young fighter. We use this guy for the Z energy charge mainly, and it KOs a rest mode battle card. So if you come out of a battle and their battle card has no protections, when it goes straight to your energy, you tap 1 yellow, KO the rest mode battle card with an energy cost of 6 or less. Super combos we have is 4 Krillin. Now the correct choice here is to play 3 super combos and obviously your Gohan Piccolo secret rare. I don't actually have mine on me right now, so we're playing something else instead.
Okay, interesting.
I have 4 Piccolo ready to fuse. So the Piccolo from the set that this deck came in is no good. Use this one. Because he says top 5 for a 5 cost or less Piccolo or Gohan. But this says top 5 for any Namekian. So that can be used to search your SCR. That can be used to search certain tech super combos if you want. And plus he's an evolved target for something that we'll go into later on as well. And we have 1 of this guy as well. And he is just 1-drop draw a card. Cool. And it's essentially a 5th target for the evolves. We have 3 of this 3-drop Piccolo with Nail's Might. 2 costs to evolve on a Nail or a Piccolo. When he is played or attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's cards and in rest mode and KO it. If it's your opponent's turn when this card is using a combo, choose up to one of your Namekians and untap it. This card is just a good removal piece because pay 2 comes into play, removes something, and then it swings and it removes something else. Then we have 2 Piccolo New Evolution. This card is a 1-cost dual attack 19k who comes in on top of your random Piccolos, can be any Piccolo, and there's some other Piccolos later on in the deck as well. So auto if your leader, if you have a Shenron SH battle card, which we'll get to later, in play, when this card is played, choose it and this card and untap them. And if the second order is limit 1 if your leader card is Piccolo. When he attacks, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it. So just more removal again, it's cheaper than the other one. More yellow staples. Boom.
Alright,
we know what Riposte does.
Yes.
We have 2 copies of this new Metacooler Infinite Terror. It's a promo from the latest promo packs. It's a 2-cost negate that gets 5k and barrier with bond 2. It's free if you're Z Awakened, and that's the main reason why we use this deck, because I'll use it in this deck because our leader Z Awakens. And it's a free negate. More defense, cause your opponent pain.
That's the idea, isn't it?
Yeah. And we have the classic
Oh yeah.
yellow package, yellow things.
with the good old mirror, double
That's
striker
it.
behind it.
That's it. Infinite double strike is very hard to combo out of.
Hey, Coiffic, that's the one.
True that. So we have the main engine of the deck, the main package. So we have 4 of this 5-cost Gohan. So he's deflect, activate main limit 1 if your leader is yellow. If your leader is a yellow Piccolo and you have 3 or more energy, play this card from your hand. When this card activates swap, this is his auto skill. Choose up to one of your Master's Teachings cards, and it gets plus 6k and critical for the turn. And its swap costs 1 energy. This guy only has deflect, so it's kind of a pain going into green, but we have tech for green. We sideboard Black Smoke to remove their unison, so they can't charismatic us. But yeah, it always feels super bad when you play this guy into a charismatic. I don't think I've ever been hurt more in my life. So the swap targets we have is this Gohan here. He's barrier. He's kind of spicy. Activate battle. Limit 1 if it's your opponent's turn. Choose up to one of your cards, and its power becomes the attacking card's power. And at the end of the battle, choose up to one of your opponent's rest mode battle cards, ignoring barrier, and KO it. Now, this guy is just good for defense all around because he lets you alter the battle power of like your other Gohans, your Piccolo, any card that you really want to defend. And plus barrier is just really sticky. It's really hard to remove these days. And the other swap target is this dual attack guy. So not many people probably would have caught on to this, but as soon as I saw this package and this, I was like, oh man, this is some spice, this is some sauce, I gotta get on this.
This is the beautiful mind.
Yeah.
The beautiful mind of Coiffic.
If this guy had barrier right here, we would have been off to the races, boys, but unfortunately there has to be counterplay to these things, right?
Yeah.
So this guy, you probably would know him from the Gohan, the blue Gohan deck profiles that you've been seeing running around. He's a dual attack, limit 1. When he attacks, draw 1 card, and this card gets plus 5k. So when you swap into it with this guy, on the first swing, he becomes 30k critical, draw a card. Now that is some sauce.
That's huge. That is huge.
It's good. It's a nice little combo piece. That's the main reason why I wanted to play this card in the deck. The activate main is if you have 5 or more Z energy or 2 or more Z battle cards in play, choose one of your opponent's battle cards and then bottom deck it, ignoring barrier. And the second activate battle is completely irrelevant. Also, the first one is kind of irrelevant too in this deck because we don't generate enough Z energy. And my secret rare of choice for this deck is the Wicked Saiyans. Now, yes, I know 100% Gohan Piccolo is definitely the pick. I've just had so many good times with this card. Like, it just comes in clutch sometimes. You combo it on defense, play it, your opponent discards 2, or they tap 4 things, and it's just neg for them the entire way. And then he comes out and he's a 40k dual attack blocker, which is huge on its own. When you combine it with Mirror and the Gohan, you know, the amount of pressure that you can put on, and it becomes really easy to close out games.
Yeah, that's huge.
Rightio, into the Z deck. Of course, that goes without saying. We are playing the Z Leader. So he costs 2 and 2. So 2 Z energy, 2 regular energy. When you're at 3 or less life, you play him on top of your leader. When he attacks, choose one of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode and KO it, which is just huge sometimes. I know we have a lot of removal in the deck already, but this is completely free. And
Free's
that's the
good,
best
right?
part about it. Yeah.
Free's good.
When you don't have to pay energy for something in this game, usually it's broken. Alright, and then he has the second auto once per turn. When you use a card in a combo, draw 1 card. Now this is on your turn and your opponent's turn. That's why I think that the Gohan Piccolo SCR is really good for this deck, because you get 30k and a draw, and then when you play the Gohan, you draw again. But also that's why I think this card's good in the deck, right? Because it's essentially a 5th super combo, not like with the Gohan Piccolo. So you combo this, and you draw a card, and then you can pay 2 mana, play him out, and your opponent discards 2. It's huge. Absolutely awesome. And then he has to activate battle once per turn, pay 1, and then you warp 2 Master's Teaching battle cards from your drop area, choose up to 1 of your Piccolo cards, and it gets double strike for the battle. So keep in mind that that's any Piccolo that you have. So this card, some of the 3 drops that you saw earlier, the 6 drop dual attacker, this is absolutely clutch, because they will negate this guy sometimes, or they won't negate on this guy's attack sometimes, and you can be like, oh, maybe I can just get in a cheeky little 2 damage here, right? Or even after you swap into this, so this guy becomes a 30k critical with this guy's auto, and then you can pay 1, give it double strike.
Wow.
Juice.
Yeah, that's huge. I love it, man. I love it.
Then we have the standard 2 Oolong. You know what it does.
Yep.
Copy the Mirror Infinite, you know. So now we have 2 Shenron SH.
Yep.
So this guy costs 1 and 1. If your leader's yellow Piccolo SH card, you may switch this guy when you switch him to rest mode when you charge the energy, and then you draw 1 card. It's just a cute little draw engine. The activate main never comes up, ever. So just ignore that.
Okay.
And then we have the tech for the Z Awaken. So this Krillin is 1 and 1, and he's a blocker. Auto limit 1. When this card is played, reduce the Z Awaken cost of Piccolo by 2. Now, if you guys don't know why Sin Shenron is so broken, I think it's because his Z Awaken costs 0, right? It just costs the Z energy. So this makes the Z Awaken on Piccolo cost 2, right? Just 2 Z energy, no energy. I think that makes this absolutely insane. But the problem is, this guy has no protections at all. I mean, so if Krillin, he gets counterplayed, yeah, and he's in his cop uniform and everything, oh man.
Sheriff Killer.
Yeah. If this guy gets counterplayed, you will cry, because paying 2 for this is just pain. Sometimes it's just absolutely painful. And then the last card we have in the Z deck is this dual attack Son Gohan.
Yep.
The evolve skill is completely irrelevant. Sometimes you just want a dual attacker for 2, and that's what you use it for. Right.
Sweet, so that's the Z deck.
Yep, that's the Z deck, and then I'll go into the side deck. Right, so we have an extra copy of this Piccolo here. That's the dual attack one. We have an extra copy of Frost, the Path to Power.
Yep.
This combo one. am running 2 copies of Black Smoke because, like I said, green gives you nightmares. So you want to remove those unisons as soon as you can. I have 2 copies of Release from Evil. This is mainly for the Gamma matchup and, decks that rely on their leader skills that don't expect to be hit by this. And you can really catch them off guard and just shut them down for an entire turn. It's really good. I have the Slug package for the red matchup. So 4 1-drops, 3 3-drops. We know what this does.
Yep.
This card was a problem for a long time. Yeah, it's just really annoying. Barrier. It's super frustrating to deal with.
I mean, you can't plus off it with your draws. So
It shuts down a lot of battle cards. And the Gogeta engine as well, which is why we have it in the sideboard here.
Yeah.
And this is just a personal choice. These 2 slots they can be anything. I just put in the extra negates. So 2 Flying Nimbus. Classic set 3 negate. Plus I have them stamped. I just want to flex,
Right there, guys. You see it.
That's it.
Ooh, that gold is sexy. All right.
But yeah, that's all.
And that's the side deck. Sweet, man. That's one hell of a deck profile. I absolutely loved it. So let us know what you think in the comments below, guys. Thank you, Jace, for showing us this awesome profile. Any shout outs before we leave, my friend?
Just shout outs to Beyond Gaming and Team Titan.
Yeah, TCT.
TCT
India there, yeah.
Sorry, I'm a bit new.
we appreciate the support, guys. Thank you very much. Remember to like and subscribe. Hit that bell to stay notified. And we will see you on the next one.